FSG make hilarious Arsenal. Jab following guard of honor. At approximately 4:13 p.m. on a sunny Sunday afternoon, Liverpool fans witnessed an iconic moment they had been anticipating for months. Arsenal players who had fought tooth and nail all season as title challengers, providing a guard of honor for the newly crowned Premier League champions, Liverpool. The scene was symbolic, entertaining, and, for some, hilariously ironic. It wasn't just the fans who enjoyed the moment, though. Fenway Sports Group, FSG, Liverpool's owners, decided to add their own playful twist to the spectacle. Arsenal, who finished as runners-up in the league for the third consecutive season, were no strangers to Liverpool's shadow. Once again, the Reds had pipped them to the title, leaving Gunners fans and players to reckon with the familiar sting of being second best. The build-up to the Guard of Honor, the rivalry between Liverpool and Arsenal has intensified in recent years, with both clubs vying for supremacy in the Premier League. Arsenal began the 2024-25 season as favourites to win the league after significant investments and an impressive preseason. However, under the guidance of Arne Slot, Liverpool showcased resilience, tactical brilliance, and depth that ultimately allowed them to surge ahead in the final stages of the campaign. Once Liverpool mathematically secured the title, fans immediately began speculating about the potential Guard of Honor scenarios. When the fixture list revealed that Arsenal would be visiting Anfield shortly after the title was clinched, anticipation reached fever pitch. The image of Arsenal players applauding their rivals onto the pitch became a talking point for both sets of supporters. A thrilling contest with a dramatic twist, the game itself was far from a mere formality. Liverpool raced to a 2-0 lead within minutes, energizing the Anfield faithful. Goals from Darwin Núñez and Mohamed Salah highlighted Liverpool's attacking prowess, and it seemed like the Reds were poised for a statement victory. However, Arsenal responded with grit, pulling 2 goals back in the second half to force a dramatic 2-2 draw. While the visitors earned a point, Liverpool fans hardly seemed bothered. After all, their focus remained on the earlier spectacle of the Guard of Honor, a symbolic victory in itself. Linda Pizzuti's Playful social media post-FSG co-owner John W. Henry and his wife, Linda Pizzuti, are well known for their active engagement with Liverpool fans, particularly on social media. Linda, in particular, often shares moments of celebration, insight, and humor. And Sunday was no exception. Taking to Instagram, Pizzuti shared a photo of the Arsenal players forming the Guard of Honor with the caption, "Love the Guard of the Honor, thank you, Arsenal." The post struck a chord with Liverpool fans, many of whom saw it as a cheeky but lighthearted jab at their rivals. While some might interpret the caption as a genuine gesture of respect, the subtext was clear. Arsenal's Guard of Honor was an unintentional symbol of Liverpool's dominance, and perhaps a bittersweet pill for Arsenal fans to swallow. The emotional impact on Arsenal fans for Arsenal supporters, this moment was particularly stinging. After 3 consecutive seasons of falling short, they were hoping 2024-25 would finally be their year. Instead, Liverpool's late-season surge dashed those hopes once again. The sight of their players applauding their rivals onto the pitch encapsulated the frustration of coming so close yet so far. While Arsenal have improved significantly under Mikel Arteta, the psychological hurdle of overcoming Liverpool has become a recurring theme. The Guard of Honor served as a stark reminder of the gap they still need to bridge. Liverpool's title triumph. What it means for FSG. Liverpool's Premier League triumph underscores the effectiveness of FSG's ownership model. By combining smart recruitment, a data-driven approach, and strategic investments, FSG have turned Liverpool into perennial contenders. Under Arne Slot's management, the Reds have evolved tactically, blending youth and experience to create a well-rounded squad capable of achieving sustained success. With the title secured, FSG's focus now shifts to the summer transfer window. Linda Pizzuti's post hinted at the club's intent to back Slot with the necessary resources to retain the crown. Fans will be hoping for marquee signings to strengthen key areas and maintain Liverpool's edge over Arsenal and other challengers. Arsenal's quest for redemption for Arsenal, the Guard of Honor, and the subsequent social media trolling could serve as a rallying cry. Mikel Arteta's men will undoubtedly use the frustration of finishing second for the 3rd consecutive season as motivation to mount a stronger campaign next year. However, with a 9-point gap to Liverpool at the end of the season, they face an uphill battle. Arsenal's primary challenge will be addressing the vulnerabilities that have consistently hindered their title bids. While they possess attacking flair and a solid defensive foundation, their inability to maintain consistency against top-tier opposition has been their Achilles heel. The cultural significance of the Guard of Honor in football, the tradition of a Guard of Honor, is both a mark of respect and a subtle power play. For the team providing it, the gesture acknowledges the champion's superiority while highlighting their own shortcomings. For the recipients, it's a moment of pride and vindication. For fans, it's a potent symbol of rivalry and bragging rights. Liverpool. Fans were quick to share memes, videos, and commentary about the moment. Social media buzzed with reactions, ranging from humor to outright trolling. Arsenal supporters, understandably, found themselves on the defensive, but even they had to acknowledge the symbolic weight of the occasion. Looking ahead, the 2025-26 season. Liverpool bask in the glory of their title triumph. Attention will soon turn to the future. Can they retain their crown? Will Arsenal finally overcome their title curse? The summer transfer window will be critical for both clubs. For Liverpool, the challenge lies in maintaining their squad depth while addressing any areas of weakness. For Arsenal, the focus will be on closing the gap and finding the mental fortitude to go the distance. Conclusion. The Guard of Honor from Arsenal was a moment rich in symbolism, humor, and rivalry. For Liverpool, it was a celebration of their dominance and a reminder of their superiority over a key challenger. For Arsenal, it was a painful but necessary acknowledgement of their rival's success. Linda Pizzuti's playful Instagram post added a layer of entertainment to the occasion, encapsulating the spirit of competition and camaraderie that defines the Premier League. As both clubs look ahead to the next chapter, one thing is certain: the rivalry between Liverpool and Arsenal is far from over. Liverpool fans will savor this moment, while Arsenal will undoubtedly use it as fuel for redemption. Whether the next Guard of Honor features these two clubs or another challenger remains to be seen, but the storylines and drama that make football so compelling are guaranteed to continue.